It is Thursday. Can you believe it? This week just kind of flew by. By the way, it was my birthday yesterday, and I turned 55, and now I qualify for Proposition 19. And we'll talk more about that in the coming weeks. So I hope you're interested in learning more about that and my experiences through that. Today, we have three things you need to know about living in Silicon Valley. Humble pie, beautiful days coming up, but best places to retire. We're looking at Portugal today, what you get for $1 million, and a map tour of Willow Glen. Let's get moving. All right, where are we? Here we go. Yeah, let me get this right there. There we go. All right. First things, let's take a look. Impact of real estate. I think it's very telling when you look at the numbers and how low they really are. Now, 276 or 357 single family houses in San Jose is just not enough. It's not enough. No matter what, this chart you see right here is Santa Clara County over the last decade. And we're still tremendously low. I mean, these numbers have actually dwindled over time, even though it looks like we went up higher last week. The last couple months have been dwindling a little bit more. Actually, it's about the same, so not a whole lot changed there. But that's just San Jose. Cupertino's relatively low. Los Gatos popped up with 72. Saratoga is still at 23. 20, just one more. But like Mountain View only has 14. That's 0.17 houses available per 1,000 people. These numbers are, I mean, that's why the numbers are so crazy expensive, right? Cupertino, where's Cupertino? Right there, 20 houses for sale. Crazy. And it's the same thing across the United States, right? Gilroy, San Martin. We only have 4 in San Martin, but it's a small town. Cape Coral, 4,700. That number's come up quite considerably. But that's last year, same time last year, we had 2,200. So why are there so many houses for sale there? Well, empty nesters, but also Hurricane Ian is still affecting those homes. So people are just leaving Cape Coral in droves. It's the same thing in Tampa, which is, just north of Cape Coral. So Austin, we're hovering around 3,000. That number's come up just a tad bit over the last year. LA, continuing to go up, but not drastically up. Same thing with all these other places. Phoenix went up a little bit, but Phoenix last year had 37, 38 houses, 100 houses. So, those numbers are coming down over the year. Same thing with Vegas. Last year, we had a surplus of inventory. Now we're coming back down. Knoxville, 665. Jacksonville, 1,600. They lost 5, or actually sold 5 listings last week. And Chattanooga went up by 3. All right. So inventory is being impacted, but not drastically. The only thing is that there's not a ton except for certain places like Cape Coral. Let's talk about Portugal. Did you know that there's something called a golden visa? And you can have it in Greece, Cyprus, Spain, Portugal, and US. And I just looked inside of this. This is something brand new to me. This allows you to trek through the states, through the countries in Europe, if it's something you want to do. If you want to call Portugal your home temporarily, you can get a golden visa for 2 years and then ask for a residency permit and then become a dual citizen in Portugal if you want. Now, it requires 250,000 euro investment. What does that mean? That means you have to buy a piece of property. You have to invest in a business. You can buy commercial real estate. You can buy into a REIT. You can buy into all sorts of different things. Oh, wait. That add value to Portugal. If you invest in Portugal, they'll let you invest in them. They'll allow you to live there. I think it's the same thing with everywhere. But look, you can travel all throughout Europe. Pretty amazing. pretty amazing. And there's a lady I follow, her name's Kristen, and she does these videos and she goes all over the world. Pretty amazing when you think about it. All over the world, she travels all over the world, talks about pros and cons, different little things about it, and um, makes you really want to just travel, check out different things. And what I plan on doing when the girls are in college is actually live in different places across the world for 4, 5, 6 months at a time and just checking things out and traveling. And this sounds like a really fun idea, especially since I just turned 55. I'm starting to think about what's coming up in the coming years. Maybe 2 years, 4 years, 5 years, who knows? So there you go. All right. What's happening in Silicon Valley this week? The Niners are playing the Broncos. That's cool. The Quakes are playing. That's Saturday at 7. Saturday at 5:30, you can watch the Niners play. So Sunday, we went to Lazy Dog in Almaden, and it was a blast. I had a blast going there. It was fun, packed as usual. And I got to tell you that it's a fun place to be. It's great people. The servers there are fun and they're fun to talk to. Food's pretty decent. This one is in Almaden. I've been to the one in Cupertino, and it was a really fun place to be. And you can buy into a membership, which I think that's the new thing that these restaurants are doing. It's $40 a month or $40 a quarter, and you get priority seating, and you get once a month you get a sampler of beer. You get once a month you get a 8-pack of their take-home beer, which is 16-ounce cans, maybe 20-ounce. I don't know. If you're a beer drinker, it's a great place for you to go and hang out. And yesterday we went there because it was my birthday, and we used the membership to get into there. And instead of it being a 20 or 30-minute wait, we got sat in 5 minutes. I can't say that's going to be a consistent thing, but you know what? That was pretty daggone cool. And the food was good. They have a bison burger, which I'm going to try next time. They also have bison meatloaf, which again, I'm going to try. We'll see. We'll check it out. Let's see what else. Oh, guys, yesterday I went up the hill yesterday. Every day, every Wednesday is hump day. Specifically, in the Marines, we call it a hump when we go on a little hike. This was from last week. I was so beat up last week or yesterday. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was me or it was humidity or just whatever. It kicked my ass. And I only did 5 miles, but going up those hills yesterday, boy, I tell you what, it oh, made me want to quit. But you know what? I'm going to keep on doing it. That one is one I did by myself. That was an ass beater. But yesterday I did a 5 mile, and I was just not ready for it for the hike. I don't know what happened. I just felt like I slowed down for some reason. But I'm not quitting. I'm not giving up. I'm just going to keep on doing that. Tomorrow I'll probably go to the beach and go check that out. I'm not hiking this Saturday. I have a gig that I have to do. But that's the thing. When you get older, you need to get out there and keep moving. You got to keep moving, because today I did legs. I felt it a little bit. I kept on going, didn't slow down. We did the sled. We did the squats and the little leg extensions and curls and stuff, and I felt really good. Yesterday, I think it was just the humidity got me. It was just really, really hot. And we didn't go like in the middle of the day. We went around 9 o'clock, and it was already warm. So, anywho, point being is, if you're younger, 30 or 40, you still have to exercise. Don't get lazy, because I got lazy a lot I got lazy a whole lot. And over COVID, I was already in my 50s during COVID, but I was prevented from going to the gym, and that worked me over hard. I gained weight, I gained girth. And since we've been open, I've been at the gym 5 days a week, pretty religiously, unless I'm traveling. I feel good. And do I put 100% in every day? No, but I show up every day and I do my job. Sometimes, like today, I felt like I put in that extra spark. I put in a couple extra percent of effort. And I felt a lot better. Yesterday, I showed up for that hike. I didn't put in my 100%, but that's okay. I showed up. The point is get out there and do exercise and feel better about yourself. Fitness, flexibility in your 50s is most important, because if you have that habit now, when you're 60, 70, 80, you'll still continue to do it. I hope that rings a message with somebody. Beautiful day. I think we talked about this. Beautiful day. Go out to the different places. I'm going to Latimer Elementary this year. I'm a sub lead there. I'm working on landscaping and building some boxes and doing quick repair on a wall. And you don't have to have a lot of talent. If you want to paint, if you want to pull a rake, if you want to help shovel, do stuff, we just need 4 hours of your time. Be a part of the community. Come out and do it. Let's see if I can open this up real quick for you. Yeah, beautifulday.org. And you don't have to hang out with me if you don't like me. That's fine. I totally understand that. There's 21 different projects out there. That's a lot. I'm doing Latimer. It's an elementary school. Last year I did this guy, and we painted and we did some repairs. We did some landscaping. I moved some boxes, and we were supposed to do a shed, but that's still on hold because that's just it. So, anywho, if you're interested in being a part of the community and helping out, love to see you. There you go. Oh, last thing I want to bug you about. What you get for $1 million? Let's just quickly take a look here. Banana Grove, Beach Grove. I know somebody that lives on this street. So the Groves, they go to Oak Grove High School. It's a nice area. It's by Marshall Caldwell Park. This house right here is worth $1 million. Look, it needs, the siding is a little dated. The weird thing about these houses is they have a side entrance. They don't have a front entrance, which I don't know. And looks like, what? I don't, does that look like virtual staging to you? Yeah, you know what? That's virtual staging. There you go. Maybe it is. I don't know. What do I know? It looks like completely vacant. Yeah, that's virtual staging, I think. Yeah. Okay, so look at this. Look at the cabinets. Look really close. Oh, crud. Sorry. You can see that the cabinets are original. They have the flat. There's not a whole lot next to this. That's what you get for $1 million in San Jose today. And again, is this Oak Grove? Yeah, this is Oak Grove High School right there. I went there when I was a kid for a semester, right? I lived down here. Oak Grove's right here. My first house was up here somewhere. Yeah, right here, Plaza Inverno. That's my house right there. So, I mean, it's a pretty decent area. It's 46 years old, built in 1977, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,155. That's $1,000 per square foot. Crazy, right? $909 per square foot. Yeah. Del Roble. This one looks like it just popped up. Oh. Is it? Oh, it's right on the busy street. Look at that. Let's take a look at this one real quick. It's right on Snell. That one's going to be fun to sell. And if you know Snell, it's a pretty busy street. There's a lot of traffic there. So I think this one's going to take a while to sell. Look at that. Beat up carpet. Original cabinets. Tile. Dual pane. Has a cottage cheese on top. Yep, $1 million. It's funny when you look at different places and what houses cost and how much houses cost here. It's just crazy. But that's the cost of doing business here, right? Because there's just not a ton of inventory, and buyers have chosen to be choosy now instead of. Now, that's not saying that, if you're in Cupertino, you don't really have that choice. If you're in Cupertino or Campbell or whatever, there's a lot less houses for sale, right? I mean, we just looked at that, where Cupertino, there's 20 houses. Where's Campbell? I don't even have Campbell on this. Huh. I have to add Campbell. But you don't get a whole lot of choices here. And like this house here, Arletta? There it is. Let's take a look at Arletta. This is a little bungalow. How many square? 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,038 square feet. Look at this little tiny nothing of a house. There's an ADU back there. I bet you that's not legal. Well, you have some living space, but that garage was converted. That looks like it was a covered overhang there. I like that. I like the look inside of this. I know it's a 2-bedroom, but look at that little tiny tray outline ceiling right there. That little end, that is really cool looking. Rounded corners. There's your cooling. Original cabinetry. Huh? See, you have old world charm there. You see those doors? Not that cheap paneling. It's actually solid, but it's thin. It's older, but it's nice looking. I like that. Oh, that garage was converted into an ADU. See, they just boarded it up to the garage door. Let's take a look at this cottage. There you go. Oh, that is rustic. Oh, that's rough. So another times, my friends. All right, well, that's it. Okay, so today we talked about 3 things you need to know about living in Silicon Valley, plus a little bit of humble pie. This weekend's events, beautiful day, best places to retire. We talked about Portugal, which I'd love to go there. I have a friend who wanted to live there. Something happened where they denied him, so now he's living in France. But his daughter is going to school in France, so I'm gonna have to go visit him. And then once you get for $1 million, boy, I tell you what, don't forget, check out this map tour of Willow Glen. The link's in the bottom. And I'm Vito with Abitano. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you out there.